Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Bug Warrior. In this video I will show you how to complete the Quit Hitting Yourself objective from the Destroyer chapter in Season 8. Why is it so important to complete the Destroyer chapter? Because of some cosmetic rewards, but most of all because it gives you a Resplendent Spark that later on we can use to get a Mythic by crafting it at the jeweler or by crafting a Mythic Blacksmith Cache and get a random Mythic. Alright, so the Quit Hitting Yourself objective requires that you defeat 6 Uber bosses at Torment IV by using their very own powers. Remember that in order to acquire a boss power you have to defeat it at Torment 1 or higher. Once you acquire a power for this particular objective, I strongly suggest that you increase its power to the maximum level by using Spectral Ashes. I already made a video on how to get Spectral Ashes, which I will leave in the description if you are interested. Alright, so how do we complete this objective? Well, let's take Lord Seer for example. When you defeat Lord Seer, you get his power that is called Lord Seer's Blood Pool. This power you have to equip it as your main power, so you will replace the one you're carrying. So do that, replace your main power with the one from Lord Seer, and then teleport to him and defeat him using this setup at Torment 4. While this might seem easy for players that are really strong, for players that are still leveling their Paragon levels, glyphs, and masterworking their gear, it may be a challenge. Remember that Uber bosses are way stronger when compared to their lower Torment versions, so I suggest that you have at least masterwork to level 8 all your gear, that you are beyond Paragon 200, and that glyphs are at least level 46. Continue defeating the other bosses such as Barshan with the Barshan's Lifesteal boss power, Grigor with the Grigor Lighting Square boss power, the Beast in Ice with the Beast in Ice's Slit boss power, and Andariel Maggot King with the Andariel Burrow boss power. This last one I have to admit I found it actually very useful and fun when facing Andariel, as you move faster than him when you burrow. Soon enough you will have slayed each one of them except Andariel. This last boss power will be a nightmare, so get ready for it. So where do I start? Almost everything that Andariel throws at you can one-shot kill you. It's almost like this fight is designed to kill you in many ways. However, as you know, she has 2 powers that are horrible. The first one is the giant laser beam that circles around the arena and after a few seconds fires. If you are caught up in this path, you will die automatically. The other one is the skulls that are connected by a fire beam and they rotate in a way that they encounter each other. So before I continue, how do you avoid to get caught in between? Well, if the laser beam starts far away from the skulls, you have to move as if you were going to crash on purpose into the fire beam. And there is a split second when the laser beam will fire, and you can return to the side where it fired and avoid being burned by the fire beam. Please note that this is random, it won't always start there. There are some times when it appears pretty much next to each other. If that happens, there is a split second that shows that the laser beam is about to appear. You have to rush and beat the laser before it appears to get to the other side to the safe route. This might sound all weird, and trust me, I'm trying to explain it as best as possible, but the truth is that you will have to die many times before you know where to stand and what to do. Honestly, I hate whoever designed the mechanics for Andariel. They are random, they are terrible, there is no way to avoid the intermission phases. The statues have like a billion health points, I don't know. I think it took me like 2 or 3 hours to get her. I took some breaks in between. It was terrible. I really hope that you're more patient than me, because it's one of the worst things I have experienced at Diablo 4. The good news is that this is one of the 2 objectives that you don't need to complete to get the spark. The other one is getting Lilith using Belial's power. I won't even go there. I tried and trust me, compared to Lilith, Andariel is a walk in the park with rainbows and unicorns. Anyhow, I wanted to share my experience with this objective. Please let me know if you have done it, and if so, what was your experience. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.